Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video we are going to be doing a monochrome daisy in watercolor and a little bit of inks and a little bit of colored pencil. It feels really good to be back here on YouTube, and the videos are going to be more consistent from now on, now that my whole air conditioning situation and putting the office back together is averted. Okay, so to start off, I did a blurry background on this using mostly Payne's gray and a little bit of black for the darker areas. And then I went in and started working on the glass. And I have never painted on glass before, and honestly, I'm going to be 100% straightforward with you guys because I started this piece before the whole AC unit 3-week break thing kind of happened, and when I came back to it, I really did not want to finish this at all. It was a complete disaster for getting motivated to finish this one. I am glad that I did finish, but it's just a refresher on why I don't want to do commissions. As I mentioned in the live stream that we did a few weeks ago, I will have a card pop up here so you guys can check that out if you want to. This piece is for my mom, and she's been asking me to paint her for a flower for a couple years now, and I finally decided to do that. And to be fair, I was really motivated when I first started this piece. I think just having to constantly move stuff in and out of the office while the guys were fixing the AC, and just taking the break that I took just made it really hard to come back to. I am glad that I finished it, and I am happy with how it turned out. However, I don't like flowers anymore, and I don't particularly like painting water drops anymore either, but this piece ended up having a lot of water drops on it, so it was a very challenging piece for me. And partly it's a monochrome piece, so I really had to pay attention to my values and the contrast and everything like that, and I think I probably could have did a little bit of a better job with the contrast, but all in all, I am really happy with how this turned out, since it's really my first monochrome piece that had this much detail in it. I did actually enjoy painting the glass that the daisy was in. That was very interesting, and I found that actually really fun and therapeutic to paint. But yeah, it definitely reminds me why I don't do commissions, and it's partly because when other people ask me to paint things that I don't really want to paint, it's very hard for me to get motivated to actually go ahead and do it. It's more motivating for me when it's something that I'm really excited about and really want to get done and just can't stop working on, like I'm enjoying it that much. But when it's something like this, it's just a little kind of off-brand for me, since I'm trying to kind of get away from this and go to more of like a fantasy art type of thing with realism thrown in. And I mean, this is always a good thing to do, realistic studies and art pieces, and it always helps grow your imaginative work, but it's definitely a little off-brand for me now, so I don't really enjoy it that much. But all in all, I am pretty happy with how this piece turned out, especially because it was so challenging for me to just get it done. The live streams did help me get this one done, though, because I had a lot of fun chatting with you guys during the live stream while I was working. I think that helped me sit in my chair a lot more. And to be fair, like, I couldn't find a good book to listen to or music, and I was really stressed out for some reason, so it was I think partly due to anxiety and just trying to make sure that it's, you know, really nice for my mom and things like that. But it definitely reminds me why I don't do commissions, because the stress factor is just too much for me. Just trying to make sure that the person who gets said painting is thrilled with it, you know. And when I work for myself, it's, you know, it's done when I think it's done, and I make the adjustments that I want to make. So it's, I don't know, this was definitely an interesting piece, and thankfully it was just for a family member, so she ended up really liking it, so I'm really glad with the result from that. And I had a few people really interested in it, but I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to list this as a print, just because I feel like it is a little off-brand for me, and I don't think I want to list prints that are going to be off-brand, but I've had a pretty high request for this, so I might just do like a limited quantity just to kind of satisfy those needs and kind of continue on with the branding part of the whole art business thing later on. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but like, I don't really want people to be excited about stuff that I don't really enjoy doing, if that makes any sense. I don't know. I'm still undecided, and you know, as you guys know, we just got a new printer, and I did decide to name him Uncle Bob, but we're going to call him UB for short. And UB and Jiminy, my Cricut machine, are hopefully going to be getting along really well. I'm still working on setting up the whole wireless aspect of things. So I don't know. I'm horrible with technology, so I'm still doing the test printing and stuff, and I did print a couple prints of this, but they were just test prints, just to kind of get a feel for the printer and, you know, get that all situated. So it was an experience, and it definitely took some color adjusting, which was a little unique. A lot of them came out more blue than they were supposed to, so I had to fix that as well. And you know, like I said, I'm just not sure if that's something that I want to do, but definitely let me know if you guys want one. I think I might do just like a limited amount just to kind of satisfy that need, and then once they're sold out, I can just move on. So hopefully that's like a compromise of sorts while I'm still kind of figuring out what I want to be known for. So anyway, towards the end of this piece, I did switch over to colored pencil and a little bit of silver ink, which I am applying now. I thought I would give this a nice silver sheen to it in some areas, because my mom did want a touch of yellow, but because the Payne's Gray had such a blue tint to it, I was really worried about the yellow turning green, and that is definitely something I did not want. All in all, like I said, I am very happy with the result of this, even though it was quite the challenge for me. Let me know what you guys think of this piece in the comment section below. And definitely let me know if you guys want prints of this, and I will get those listed if you guys want them. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. It really helps out the channel, and I appreciate it so much. Why not hit that subscribe icon if it's your first time here, and don't forget to hit the bell so you guys get notified of all the videos and the live streams. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.